I'm Madeline from Sheen Slings, and this week's carrier of the week is the Manduca XT. So this is a carrier that's not very well known and not often talked about, but I think that is a crying shame because honestly it is absolutely amazing and one of the best carriers on the market. And the reason I think that is because of how it grows with you and your baby, and because of the flexibility of fit it offers for bodies of all different shapes and sizes. So firstly, for how it grows with baby, so I'm holding it upside down at the moment so that you can see the panel of the carrier, and you can see in here we can drag this to go really small for they say a newborn, I would say more realistically like a 4 to 6 week old baby. So we can drag it really small for a 4 to 6 week old baby, and then we can drag it out and out and out and out and out and out. And you'll notice I'm having to really drag it, and that's so it doesn't move while it's in use. You can only sort of adjust it off, and it really stays where it's put when it's in use. So if I drag it all the way out, look how much wider this carrier went. So genuinely it goes from about 4 to 6 weeks to easily 3.5, sometimes even 4. It is genuinely one of the most long-lived carriers on the market. And compared to others that do offer longevity, it's really well made. So even if you wore it every single day for all those years, you're still going to go round again for a second child. These are carriers that are super well made. They're made from all organic cotton in Germany, and they are, they're just really, it's a German brand, and it's that, I guess, stereotype of really well made German engineering. And likewise, we've got the width adjust, also the height adjust. So we've got these zippers. I've got this panel inserted. These zippers can actually come together to make the carrier shorter, and this can also come out and it can lengthen out to make the panel longer. So it grows in both width and height. We've got a hood that we can use, or we can tuck out the way to make neck support. We have a really secure waistband, and one of the really nice things about this waistband is it's not overly wide here at the hip. So sometimes I get a lot of families sort of like with a lot of the bigger buckle carriers find that this is too deep and it doesn't fit nicely on their body. It isn't too wide here, but it actually widens out here where you want the support under baby's bottom, which makes this really comfortable. Combined with the shoulder straps, which are designed to be able to go in H shape, so with a buckle across your back, or crisscross, but crucially adjust in a couple of different places. So they adjust here, which can then move the padding to make it shorter or longer. They adjust here, and then again they adjust here as well. So that might sound like, oh, a lot of stuff going on, but actually that makes for the magic, because this makes this carrier really easy for sharing between people of different body sizes. When I have clients come and mum is 4'9" and dad is 6'7", this is the only carrier I can get to fit both. But even for families where the height difference is less extreme, it's really easy to share because you have those adjustments that are at the front as well as the one at the back. So if I put my baby in, I will show you what I mean. I should have tucked the neck support, but oh well, I haven't, for expediency. I'm going to do this out. So this back bit is the difficult bit to tighten because I would pull backwards, but I've got it adjusted so that it fits me, and I can literally just pull this forwards, or I could have tightened this one and I didn't have to do the tricky pulling backwards. And again here, and then if I'm showing, so that one's a little bit short, but there we go, I can lengthen that, pull that, and again I can tighten here or here. And that means it's really helpful for sharing between parents of really different sizes, because they can offer of different sizes, because they often keep this one the same and just adjust through this one or this one to adjust between different shapes and sizes, without having to like remember to do too much before they start. This strap here as well also is really helpful for as baby goes through different developmental stages. So when they want So if we've got like had this sort of half tightened or whatever, we could, when baby wants to have a bit more space to push and look around, we can loosen just that top part to give them a bit more space. But then when they fall asleep and get cozy, we can tighten it up to make sure that it's really secure and they're really snuggled in. This carrier offers 3 carrying positions: the forward one that I've shown, a hip and a back. It doesn't offer outward facing, and I think that is probably the reason that it is not better known, and probably the reason why parents sometimes shy away from it. However, I don't think this is a problem, and I should say I'm always being asked what carrier I used, and it was this one. Well, it was an older model, but it was this one, and it didn't offer forward facing, and I never found my children missed it. And the reason for that is this back panel. I could shorten this back panel, lower this so that they could have their arms out while facing me, and they loved that. That gave them the same freedom, but it also gave them the security of being able to see me. They had the same freedom of being able to twist, being able to move. And then when they got tired, I would zip the panel, I would unzip the panel, lengthen it back again, and they would be able to sleep. And I love that flexibility. Combined with the hip carry, combined with the back carry, I never needed to forward face. So this is the Manduca XT. Please, if you have any questions about it or any experience with it or want to share anything at all, please do drop it in the comments below, and please hit follow if you're enjoying this series and want to see more. Bye.